Welcome to men's water polo here from Cypress College as Cypress College takes on Orange Coast College in this day. Orange Coast 3-0, 15-4 overall. Cypress College 1-2 and 10-8 overall. I got my partner Corey Nalen on the camera, Ed Ford on the table. It's a family affair here at Cypress College. Going on top, James Luther. Down on the attack, we'll go back out. So in the blue is Orange Coast, and the white caps is going to be Cypress College, going from right to left on your computer screen. We'll see if they can come away with the same amount of speed we saw them in the last game. Cooper Chapman up on top, playing a little catch back and forth with James Luther. Chapman gets it in for the first score of the game. Oh, I got the wrong colors, didn't I? That's Orange Coast is in white. Cypress normally starts to my right. They're on my left today. So Orange Coast gets in quickly with 6:53 to go. So I was right the first time. Cypress is in your blue cap. Shot. Can't get it in. Two teams that should be highly competitive with each other. Going down to the driver. On top. Shot. Back-to-back goals. So 2 times in. 2 scores quickly. Stan Schuring, the big center, gets that one there for goal. Out of the Netherlands. And you'll hear a few international players from this Orange Coast team. 2-0 here in the first period.
And for Stan, that's his 16th goal of the season. Ben Hecht, who got that first goal, number 22 out of Palm Springs.
Matthew Rouse comes down, tries it off the post, goes back to him. Back to Matthew, down into the hole. And that was like pizza being put on a table for sports announcers from SportsNetUSA.net. Did you see the fury? The thrashing of the water? So we get a penalty shot for Wes Brazada. Wes gets stopped on that. Wes had 48 goals coming into the game today. Goes out to Jack McCann. All the way over, down the wing. Back to McCann on top. McCann with a lot of heat on that one gets it in. So it's Jack's 30th goal this year. We get timeout quickly here on SportsNetUSA.net.
And Mark, it's one of those things where Wes Brazda had a clear chance at a penalty shot, and one of the better defenders or cage net minders is Gage Fortier, comes up with the block in OCC. As you mentioned, a quick 3-0 run to start this match. And this is why they're sitting at 3-0, tied for first in the OEC along with Golden West.
Yeah, and you expect those two teams to be where they're at, Corey. I mean, they do. They bring people in. Is it shameless to say they bring them from outside the country?
No, nothing wrong with it. Again, the community college game has grown from simply the local community to a global community.
So we'll see if the strong side wings can do anything for this Cypress team. Blocked again. Second block. And we see that each other teams are swimming with each other. Keep your eye on Zellinger in this game. They go down in the hole. So we're going to have an exclusion against Cypress. Looking again, trying to get down in the hole, trying to get to McAdams. It's another shot from the outside. And so Cade Zellinger, 45 goals coming into this match, 13 assists, 11 steals when you watch him. And so far, Corey, I got to ask you, it just looks like they throw a fastball every time they let it go ahead to the goal.
And they have good positioning in the field. When they're in the pool, they have good spacing, and that center is finding their attackers on the wing.
And of course, pull the string and get the first goal up there. And that's what Cypress needed to do, as they have Victor Abella get onto the big 6-footer out of Madrid. 4-1, 4:19 to go. Now coming up tight and high, playing defense. I think that's what they want to do, is force Orange Coast out. Then down to the hole, steal by Cypress. Dylan Morris. Quick swim down. Go back in the middle. Just contact for a gentle foul with 3:41 to go. 4-1, Orange Coast. Turnover there, you can classify it as a steal. I'm not going to. You dump the ball when the clock is against you here in the game of water or the match in water polo. Off the post itself, and I tell you what, when Kate zings it, you can hear the thump. I mean, that's something. Young men can just fling the water polo.
And you see the aggression that Orange Coast plays with on the defensive side of the ball, making it very difficult for Cypress to get comfortable.
Once again, going down. So we reset the shot clock. We had an exclusion against Orange Coast. And you watch Orange Coast bunch, Corey, when you look at them go down there. They bunch tightly. There's another shot. Right in the middle. Cooper Chapman with his big time. 11 assists. Doesn't have many goals. But Cooper finally gets on the board. 4-2. So Orange Coast starts off hot. It looks like they were going to just swim their way to victory in this first period, and Cypress has answered quickly. Little aggression out there. Jack McCann didn't like somebody basically bodying up in the pool. Jack didn't like that and said, hey, you know what? Jack from outside gets that one. McCann's got 30 goals for the season now for the Pirates. 2:21 to go, 5-2, Orange Coast. Corey nailing in the old guy, hanging out by the pool today. And of course, Corey, when you watch Orange Coast, they suffocate down low. They're daring people to take the outside shot. Little loop shot, didn't get there. Blocked right there. So Cypress needed somebody to step up. As now it's looking for a little help. Going down the pool. Cooper Chapman, who's got a goal early in this match. Going in the corner to Tannehill. Back up on top. Back to Tannehill. Down in the wing. Gets shoved under. Misguided pass. Orange Coast comes away with it. Ben Heck goes across down to the weak side. Weak side driver gets it in one more time. Zellinger now with 47 goals. Abella comes back into the pool with Benua and James Luther.
So that was Zeilinger got that?
Yeah. Westbrazada comes out for your Cypress Chargers. 6-2. Well, it was 4-0. Then Cypress got a couple goals. 4-goal lead here in period number 1. Moving the ball. Again, up on top with a block. Nice play by Orange Coast. Back across the middle. Off the hand and drop. Cup the ball, you pump fake it, and then it rolls off your fingertips. And that takes us to the end of period number 1. As we come to the end of period number 1, it's Orange Coast 6, Cypress 2 here on Sportsnet. USA.net.
And in that first period, Mark, Cade Zeilinger got 2 goals. Jack McCann had 2 goals and a steal. Fortijek had 3 blocks that unofficially that we could count. Three saves in the cage. That's 66 coming in. Give him 69 now. Ben Hecht and Stan Schuring got the other 2 goals in that first period.
So I'm ask you, Corey, because you've related this to the game of basketball. You go down low and you start basically building a wall. You're daring somebody to take that outside shot, and Cypress hasn't done that today in this match.
No.
That's why I like having you out here, because those intense answers you give me.
They just didn't look comfortable yet in that first period of play. So they've had a good season. They come in at 9-8. They've had their ups. You've been out here a few times, and they've had their downs. But they're a consistent team that's always getting better.
Yeah, but Corey, I mean, you really do feel the physicality for Orange Coast College. I mean, when they throw the ball, you hear the watermelon thump when it hits the bar or anything else. And that's got to be intimidating for anybody that plays against another team. You know, and you look at this game, it's as physical as any other sport. We've already seen that. Jack McCann shoving off with a hand, basically giving a straight arm a couple times because he was getting crowded defensively. And again, I take it back to basketball. Slapping hands away. Shooters don't like to be uncomfortable. Shooters like to feel like they can either swim or run down the court and just put it up anytime they want to. And this is where you look at Orange Coast when they make the defensive attack, that it's a little different. Like we said, 15-4 overall. They started the season off with 3 consecutive wins. Their first loss against who else? Golden West College, which is probably the best water polo men's team in the nation.
Yeah, so you know what they call the 3C2A men's water polo championship, right?
Yeah.
The Golden West Invitational.
Hey, you know, every year.
And it's fun because you look at Golden West and how dominant they've been, but incrementally, teams or programs are catching up.
Oh, yeah, across the board. Cypress looking to get on the board quickly. We'll see if they move the ball or take quickly. Go down in the hole. Can't get a shot down there. Back over to Kai Banua. Banua goes all the way. Strong side. And on top, West Brazada.
Yeah, so Brazda gets his first goal, his 37th leading the way.
Brazda. I gave him an extra A. The A was for anticipation.
Well, he needs that extra A because all that stuff he does in the pool and out of the pool, in school and in the community.
Nice block by Cypress. They close the hole. Trying to force them out deep to make the long shot. Everybody's coming up tight. Ball gets dropped. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Again, try to go down the hole. Cypress comes away with another steal. Matthew Roos comes away with the steal. Kai Banua down. Flips it over to Rosenloff. Goes cross. Back to Rosenloff. Gets the block. Goes all the way back. Reset the shot clock. Cypress comes away with it. Rosenloff over to Abella. Here, Mark Canner trying to get people to move things off of Banua's hand. Kai's got it. Go down in the hole. Steal there by Orange Coast. A.J. Sexton took it away for Orange Coast College. 6-3 here in period number 2. Steal by Cypress. Corey, they've become more aggressive defensively.
Yeah, they have. They've really gotten up into the caps of Orange Coast and making it difficult, and every pass is contested.
So you look at the left wing, the right wing, the whole set, the strong side driver. The weak side driver would be on the right side of the pool, and the point. So Abella, who would be the left wing, took a shot then. A.J. Saxon comes down. Steal again. So they say, go on. So Bella goes all the way to right wing. Pace is slowed down just a wee bit. Go down low, try to get a Sexton. Sexton takes it back on top to McCormick. Playing a little catch, back and forth. Shot clock expires. Stays with Orange Coast. moving the ball around on top. Shot from the far side.
I couldn't see if was that McCormick or was that McCann?
It was Jack McCann.
Okay.
So McCann comes away with that one. He already has one in this. He's got 3 so far in this game, giving him 32 for the year. 7-3. So your cap comes off. You have to come out of the game. A.J. Sexton is out. Tannehill now here, coming down on the wing. So work it down low. You can see where they're trying to get it into the hole set. They went there, they looked for a turn, doesn't happen. So they play catch on the outside with the wings. They go to the hole set. The hole set turns, can't get the goal. And Orange Coast looks to retaliate. 3:12 to go here in period number 2. So we're going to get an exclusion. Orange Coast trying to go to the hole set. They haven't been able to do it, and they don't really need to. Skip shot. Just like taking rocks and bouncing them off the water.
And that's going to be Zeilinger again with his 3rd of the game.
Yep. 48 for the season now. 48 goals, 13 assists, 11 steals for the young man. 6 feet tall. Out of Vista High School in Oceanside. Beach community. Home of Camp Pendleton. So if anybody's taking that train trip, blocked on the outside, goes back to Cypress. And you really have to appreciate the block that was made there by Ben Hecht. That one tapped off away, stays with Cypress. Reset of the start, the shot clock at 30. Going down the hole, little tap shot. So you go to the wing throws it up, and basically, Corey, you're tapping a rebound back in, is what you're doing.
And it looks like it was James Luther who was in there who tapped it in on a nice little pass from Fierce and Rosenlaw.
8-4. So if you're Cypress, get to it first. You come away with it, and now it's basically a fast break. You pull it back out. Steal. And speaking of a fast break, well, it's Ben Hecht who's dribbling it. Nobody's picking him up. Ben just decides to keep going. Overshoots on his pass just a little. Go back out the wing. .57 seconds left in this first half. 8-4. Your Cypress want to sneak one in right about now. It'd be down by 3. It would be a moral victory, to say the least. We're going to get an exclusion against Orange Coast. So Noah Sharp. So Mark decides to put a little more offense with 26 seconds left on the shot clock, 35 seconds left in the half. This is where Corey Nalen would say in the game of basketball, you put shooters on the court. Move it around. Bring it out. Go up. Sneak in a little. Bring it up. Go for our wing. Off the hands. Nice defense by Orange Coast. They didn't buy any of the passes. They didn't bite on anything. 6 seconds. Two, one. No, no. They did say it got in. So I thought it didn't. It did.
And that was Cade again with his 4th goalie in the first half of play. And his team leading goal. So that's going to make it 49 for the season.
So we go to half here on SportsNetUSA.net. Corey Nalen, the Aquanautic Corey Nalen. I mean, my paper is still surviving. It was drowning. You let it go.
Nothing's
you
wrong.
just said,
Nothing's
hey,
wrong
you
with
know.
that paper, Mark. Nothing at all.
You just said, hey, swim, little fish, swim. Yeah.
So you look at the Orange Empire Conference as that paper that you were looking at in OCC is 2nd place behind Golden West in the Orange Empire. In 3rd place on the men's side, Saddleback, 2-1. They're 10-8 overall. Cypress sits at 1-2 in conference. RCC and Fullerton, well, they're combined no victories this season.
You know, I know you're an award guy. You will at the end of the year have the OEC all water polo teams for men and women. And, you know, I don't know if they've got anything like the Coutinho Award like they do in the NCAA, which is the counterpart to the Heisman in football. And I've often wondered, could community college players be considered for that? Or since it is a D1 award, you probably wouldn't go down lower to look at anybody because of the competition.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to find love for a lot of the young people around here. But, you know, when it doesn't happen, Corey Nalen just shuts the door, you know, says that's it. It's only going to be this way, you know. So you look at it right now. Ryan Dodd, who is the reigning Coutinho Award winner, looks like he's going to go back-to-back. He's out of UCLA, sophomore there. He was at last year. Some of the other people, Kiefer Black, an attacker for the Naval Academy. John Carcari out of Pepperdine. And it's, you know what's funny, Corey? You already brought it up about Southern California water polo. You talk about the OEC. You really look at this as a heyday. And when you look at the guys that go to the next level, most of them are Southern California people that really flourish in the game of water polo.
Yeah, and it's just a natural fact that, you know, SoCal, Southern California, you got water, beaches, sunny weather. You could play all year round. It simply makes sense that this is where the predominant youth and the college area will come from. And as you see, as we talked about the community college, the local level of community college, it's always growing and it's gotten regional. And we talked about Golden West being the Golden West Invitational. Teams are now moving forward and challenging Golden West for that, water polo supremacy on the men's side. And you go national to get team players. Orange Coast has got a player out of Connecticut. Cypress has got players out of state. And from country, you got Brazil represented here for both squads. And then you got the Netherlands represented for OCC for 3 players. And Cypress didn't they have one more player from Spain? And that's Abella who has a goal today. So it's really become a global situation that you come in and perform at a high level. And I was going to say, it says something about the community college level globally that they come here and play.
Well, and you have Hetrick that's out of Bend, Oregon. So, there's community colleges along the way that he could have gone to. Comes all the way down here to Southern California to play for Mark and his Cypress teammates as we get ready for period number 3. It's OCC 9, Cypress 4. Here on Sportsnet, USA.net. So we have a loose ball in the water. Corey Nalen is going to go retrieve it. Cypress comes away with the drop ball to have possession. Start off this period number 3 here on Sportsnet USA.net. See if Mark changed anything to try and make Orange Coast bite into it. They're trying to get in there. Across the middle. Too many arms. It's like a group of wild ponies dancing in the water, and once they get those front hoofs up, you're in trouble. Zellinger, who's been hot in this game so far. And you know what? He just said, I heard my name mentioned. Said, what the heck? Cade just decided he's got number 5. Just shows you those kids from Oceanside, beach kids. Ten to 4. Chargers. Interception across, and boy, howdy. Jack McCann just stuck his hand up. It's stuck in that paw that he had out there. Jack just said, hey, just throw it to me. Look at that. I mean, Jack just catches the ball like it's no big thing. Shot from the right side, and now the water is starting to heat up. It's getting a little bubbly going on out there. Is Sawyer McCormick got that one for Orange Coast.
So Orange Coast looking like one of the top teams in the state, as they are. Number 3 in the 3C2A men's water polo. Right behind Golden West number 1 and West Valley sitting at number 2.
11 to 4. Favor of the Pirates. Blocked away. stays with Cypress.
Save number 6 for Fortege.
Trying to find a way to get down low. Swim in, but there's always hands there. Try to skip it to go underneath the extended arms, and it doesn't work out as Cooper Chapman just has it semi-blocked, and it goes off the post and turns over to Orange Coast. One and done. Go down, turn around, and Jack McCann just says, goal again.
Would you call that a one-timer if we were in hockey?
Exactly. So a few new people. Noah Sharp is now back in the pool for Orange Coast. Nico Whittepool. Corey looks at me and says, no, you got that one wrong, Mark.
Whittepool.
Oh, Pole. I gave it the water flavor, man.
Yeah, you do. They were already warned it was going to be messed up anyway. By both of us.
Clock ticks down, blocked again. And Mr. Nalen, this sport, like other sports that have goalies, you're as good as your goalie is in this game. If you have an outstanding goalie, these are games you win, be it soccer, ice hockey, water polo, lacrosse, field hockey for young women. Cypress wanted to get something. Go down into the wing again. Back across to Luther. James takes it back down again. Skipped, blocked one more time. Goes to Orange Coast. 3:53 here in period number 3 here on SportsNetUSA.net.
And Mark, it's not like Cypress isn't getting any looks at the goal. They just really haven't been clean looks.
Orange Coast. Skips it. And of course, Corey, I want you to elaborate on that because I don't think Orange Coast is getting clean looks. Now, I don't know if you agree or disagree on that one.
I'm going to disagree with that one. I think they are. I think they're just a little bit more fluid out there with their offensive sets and they're more decisive.
Which, like any game with skill, you know, you can't hesitate with any game with skill. You know, it's pull the string, kick the ball, you know, catch it in the basket and fling it as hard as you can.
And Mark, on the flip side, Zachary's got 4 saves unofficially.
So Noah Sharp with a turnover from Orange Coast. Cooper Chapman looking to give it up. Tannehill in the middle, back to Chapman. Chapman loses it. Down in the wing. Just where it started. Cooper Chapman brings it down, and then they move it. Chapman swims in a couple feet and finally gets his second goal of the game. 12-5, Orange Coast. And of course, all of a sudden, they get the ball in, and Otis McAdams comes into the pool for Orange Coast. Samuel Macbeth is out there now for the Pirates. Pirates go over the wings, go down into the hole. Stolen there with another steal by your Chargers. Only down by 7 here in this match. So Corey just says a little more quickness right there. Shot down the middle. Unless you can just shoot it out of a cannon, you're not going to get a direct shot past the goalie for Orange Coast. Down in the hole, and when you go down in the hole, all you have to do is just turn and score.
And that's what Owen Canoni did. Turn, score, sky hook, hook shot, whatever you want to do. It was too easy in the whole set.
13-5. Clear out with an arm. Ball gets turned over. 41 seconds in period number 3 here on SportsNetUSA.net. Skip shot.
And
30
Sawyer
seconds.
McCoyer, he's got 2.
That gives him 34 for the year.
And Mark, you mentioned the quick set. Orange Coast didn't allow. It was another one pass. Let's get a shot up. And again, before the Chargers were ready defensively, ready to set in.
And Corey brought up, okay, you just brought up that Orange Coast goes down, makes a couple passes as we come to the end of period number 3. As we come to the end of period number 3, it's Orange Coast 14, Cypress 5 here on SportsUSA.net. I'm going to go back to what you said, Corey. You talked about quick passes and a score. On the last offensive set by Cypress, 13 passes before they took a shot. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's more than 4 when Orange Coast attacks.
Yeah, and they've been unpredictable with their play on the offensive side of the pool. They've had those 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look around and get a good shot. Let's have those fast break opportunities and score quickly. And in transition, they've been playing well. We've got one shot, especially that last one. You see it perfectly. One shot to the wing on the edge. Not a clear shot, just works the angles because in the cage they simply weren't ready to defend.
Yeah, when you look at it again, I'm going to go back to when I talk about a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers get blamed for goals being given up, but many times it's the defense that makes them look good.
Which Cypress has been lacking a little bit here, and you see the differences on one side. You said the arms and the ponies in there. Think of it like somebody trying to break in. We've seen movies. Break it into the museum and the lasers are up and they had the red lasers going diagonally, horizontally, vertically, and there's no way to get through. And that's what the Orange Coast defense is looking like that today.
Yeah, and once that happens to you, you pass on a pass. I mean, not everybody's a shooter like you are in a basketball court. I mean, when you can't get because defense is hounding you, does that get in your brain as a player?
No, Well, not.
Oh, not you.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, you know what I'm saying. If
I know
I've
what
got
you're
your number, do you hesitate to take a shot against me?
No, you use me as an example. I don't know about other.
Wrong example.
You know the phrase is going up. It's going up all the time.
Yeah. I mean, Corey Nayland. The phrase would be, "I'm drowning. I'm drowning." You know. Yeah. No, I mean, but okay. Let's not use you, but just players in general.
Could
Once
be.
I get in your pocket,
No, no one really admit that until they retire.
okay. So we
But
know Corey Nayland thinks the same way.
never.
Corey shoots the ball. Albert steals the hamburger or taco. Oh, I shouldn't say steal. So let's get ready for period number 4. Down by 9, 14-5 right now. The Pirates over your Chargers here on Sportsnet, USA.net. Corey Nayland, the old guy. Ed Ford was here earlier. We'll see if the men can muster that enthusiasm here in this period number 4. Orange Coast on the attack. Double low post for them. Block right there. Goes back, goes deep. Cypress comes up big. So the Pirates showed a new offensive set. Benua back on top to West. West throws it over back to Kai. Brasta has it come off his hand. Little dinky shot. The strong ones ain't working. Try the dink shot.
And Dominic Neves is in goal or cage for Orange Coast now.
So new goalie for the Pirates.
And Mark, also for the Chargers, James Ariano is in the cage for the Chargers.
So new goalie for the Chargers. And Mark Canner's going to look forward as the season goes on, looking to see if he can find other people that can step up and be able to play the way he wants them to. Nice little shot right there as Rosenloff just lets it fly. Fearson doesn't really have a lot of goals, Corey. He really is that defensive player that gets a lot of steals and sets up people.
So 14-6 now, Orange Coast. So in this fourth period, you got 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
Dylan Morris in the pool now for Orange Coast. An exclusion on the Chargers. Off the side, in the goal. And Jack McCann gets another one. 5 for this game. 34 for the season.
And I believe that's the 4th power play for the Pirates.
15-6. Don't forget, the women are after this match, so stick around with us here on SportsNet USA.net. Chargers looking for an answer. Nice shot from an incredible angle. You really look at that, you're going to go 15-degree on the angle, and that's what you've got to have. You know, I even got a smile from the referee on that one. I like that, Corey. 15-degree angle shot. He's turned around and smiled at me. Yeah. Math, Cal State University, Long Beach. (15-7).
That's where head coach Dan Matulis is from for Orange Coast in his 6th season. And make it 16-7.
So Otis McAdams gets one in. So now they come up defensively. Try to get it. Goes off the hand. Goes and picks it up. That was Burgos. Nathan, once again, aggressive defense, Corey. You got to like the fact that Jack McCann comes out, even though they've got a big lead, and is playing aggressive defense for the Pirates here in the pool. Jack leans with a little head, a little shoulder. Tries to get a whistle. He does. Macbeth. Back to Jack. High throw there. So an exclusion on the Pirates. Skip shot. Just rolls its way in as Jackton Hetrick gets it in. You know, you got to be that, got to have those training wheels every once in a while that, you know, helps you out there. 16-8.
Period number 4. 3 minutes left.
So if you're a Charger fan, which we know you are, you're going to sit there and play a little defense. Let's get a couple turnovers. Answer the bell, then we have an opportunity to maybe sneak a tie out in this one.
So you've got another exclusion, the second in a row against Owen Kunoni.
Go down low. Back over the wing. Take it back on top. Skip in there. And here they come. Abella. Victor gets that one in. Out of Madrid, Spain. Number 2 in today's game. 16-9. See, some of us just say, hey, just listen to the voice. Play a little more defense here. Need to make a stop once again if you're the Chargers. Get the hands up, body them when you can. Don't allow them to go down in the hole. Try to turn. Nice stop. Back-to-back stops for your Chargers. Now you're against the clock, so you got to go. Got to go. Down low. There it is. Abella again. Some of us are believers. 16-10. 2 minutes to go.
there enough possessions, though, Mark? There's no three-point plays.
Hey, if you unplug the clock, there'll be a lot of possessions. See, it's the Pirates are getting pressured. Try to make sure they don't get another one in. Hands up, down low. Ball comes out. Stop number 3. The tide has turned here in the pool. Once again, got to make more of an attack. Can't waste time. Got to make sure you get a shot. Got to try. Somebody's got to let it fly. Can't wait. Got to let it go. And Corey Nealon says that's the difference in this game with the Pirates and the Chargers. 57 to go. 16-10. Orange Coast. No goal. 4 stops in a row, Corey. But sometimes, depending on the sport, it's a little too late. So, no goal. Can't control it. Go down the wing. Back over to the far side. Looking to go on top. 8 arms staring you in the face. 9 seconds to go. Little backstroke. Heads go down. And victory happens. So, OCC comes into town, climbs into the pool, and says, hey, we're still number 1. Like we thought we were. It was a great battle by your Cypress Chargers, but they just came up a little too short. The rally didn't have enough time left on the clock, and the Pirates come away with a victory. 16-10 here on Sportsnet, USA.net. So the women will be up next here on Sportsnet, USA.net. And as soon as I can, I'll get my partner to come back over here, put his headsets back on, and talk a little about what's going on around the OEC here on Sportsnet USA.net.
Static?
No static. You're back. Tough match, to say the least.
Yeah, it wasn't what they. Well, it kind of has been what they've been playing since they're 9-9. They have had those good matches. Did matches like these where the energy level didn't match what they needed to come into. But again, this is very tough conference, dropping to 9-9, 1-3 in the OEC. And we were talking about while walking up here about playoffs. How does the playoffs work really in water polo in the 3C2A? It's not like the other sports where you get 24 teams and seemingly everybody makes it. This is the one sport in the 3C2A where it's really you have to be one of the better teams.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, you have to be competitive. It's no free rides, and and the competition, Corey. You've always said it, and I mentioned you last time I was on the air that the OEC, be it water polo, be it soccer, be it basketball, volleyball, softball, baseball, is the toughest conference in all of California, maybe the nation alone.
Yeah, it's always one of the toughest conferences. Volleyball, you can, you know, I look at volleyball and like what water polo is. Volleyball back in the day was the OEC. It was only SoCal, and occasionally you brought in a team from NorCal like Feather River. Now with the Big A conference up north, times are changing just a little bit for that northern teams maybe having the best conference along with the PCAC.
Yeah, when you look at soccer, what's interesting about soccer is soccer goes outside the state of California to take on some of the nationally ranked teams, and in many cases, will take on NCAA teams. And somebody said to me the other day, because they were talking about Perry Webster over at Fullerton College, and said, hey, they're going to be playing an NCAA basketball team. What do you think the matchup's going to be like? And I said, knowing Perry, he expects to win the game. Soccer does it, basketball does it. The OEC wants to go out and take on the water polo does it. They want to take on the biggest challenges out there right now, and I think that's why you credit them as one of the more dynamic conferences in the nation. The women are warming up for their match here on SportsNetUSA.net. So I have that coming up next. Julie Reyes, one of the better coaches here in the OEC. And of course, Corey, I know you've seen some of these games. When you look at Cypress this season, they're building a program and trying to make it to the next level for competitiveness.
Yeah, and they're coming into this matchup 4-10, 0-3 in conference play. But again, like you said, building that program back up. Mark Canner was the head coach. He's been it here for 10 years as both the men's and the women's side. And Julie comes in her first season, really building the program and getting reps. You always want to get reps for your sophomores, get them some tape, move on to the next level, and getting your freshmen ready. If you're not having a successful season, getting those freshmen ready for a big season the following year as sophomores. Yeah, 3 years as a Cypress assistant coach, played at Arizona State. So she was one of those players, again, honorable mention, high school All-American at Cerritos, has records at Cerritos and a wealth of knowledge.
Well, and what I like about her is when her and I talk.
Julia, I'm sorry, I said Julie.
Yeah. What I like about her, Corey, is she really is that mentor, friend, coach for her players. And she's one of those highly skilled community college instructors here that move them along to the next level. So those are the things that you have to look at too. Not only a win and loss record, but where do your players go? What do they become down the road? And if you're somebody that moves people on and people find their dreams, that says a lot for being a coach. It's not just national championships. Now, I know the athletic directors are saying, old guy, you don't know what you're talking about. But you've known too many community college athletes, Corey, and seen them move on to successful careers. Not all of them stay in sports.
Most of them don't stay in sports, Mark. I mean, that's one of the things, that's the beauty of this. You play your sports here, and you're playing the sports at this level because you love the game. You love being active, and you want to stay active while as long as you can. This is not rec league and park league play. You're playing in serious competition. So that's one of the things you love about the community college level. And we talked about Julia. We talked about Dan Motelis over at Orange Coast. Another accomplished player went to Long Beach, part of the spent time with the U.S. national team, but was a two-time All-American at Long Beach.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at what Mark Canner has done. Mark Canner was over at Golden West College when they had their undefeated season and won a national championship when he was over there as an assistant coach. So quality is galore here in the OEC.
Yeah, and speaking of the OEC, in right now the conference standings are OCC at 3-0 and 11-5. Fullerton College is 2-1, 14-6. Gabe just got his 400th victory as a head coach. RCC 1-1 in conference along with Saddleback. 15-4 is the overall record for RCC, and Saddleback's overall record is 8-8. Golden West is 1-2 at 2-5, and then you have your Cypress College Chargers.
Yeah, and I think when you look at the OEC, you saw it in the men's game. Maybe if they were a little more aggressive, who knows? They might have taken that victory over Orange Coast because it's that close, win, lose, or draw. And you're seeing that on the women's side. We see it with softball. We see it with basketball with the ladies, that they come up big on both sides. And, of course, don't forget basketball season's around the corner here on SportsNetUSA.net. More volleyball coming up. Soccer with Saddleback and Cypress here on Sportsnet. Corey Nealon and I will be taking a ride this weekend going to East LA, little East LA football here on SportsNetUSA.net. So make sure you stick with us. Check your homepage and see the action all around here in the SCFA or the OEC. 3C, 2A sports. All of them here on SportsNetUSA.net. So the men come up short. The women are set as we get ready. Looking at the referees, they're having a conversation. Ladies are in the pool. And we're off. Get some of the players in the pool as we get ready here. So we start off with a penalty shot for OCC. Hayden Clark will take it. Hayden gets it in. Goal number 38 for the season. So Finley Munchoff is out there in the pool. Herrera Martinez for Orange Coast. We already mentioned Hayden Clark. Elizabeth Liskey. And Martinez puts it in. So it's 2-0. Brooke Kaldenbach also out there for the Pirates. So that gives you some of the people in the water. Kaylin Barnett in the pool for them. Violet Trejo also for your Chargers. Joanna Cruz. Mikaela Prieto is out there. So that gives you an idea of a few players in the pool for both these teams and the women. Going down low, nobody picks you up. And Elizabeth Liskey says thank you very much. Out of Beckman High School in Tustin, California. Three nothing early in this match. OCC on the attack. Liskey drops it off, goes to the wing. Far off the post. So we'll see if the ladies from Cypress can find an answer. Kaylin Barnett being harassed right there by Munchoff. So Corey Nalen has said, okay, Mr. Pavlovich, actually, it's Mooncough. Somebody told him that, so we apologize. So we give notes to each other on the table here. Oh. That's why I love this. I wish their parents would walk up to me right now. Just say, both of you are wrong.
So again, just started here, almost halfway through in the first period. 3 quick goals by Orange Coast.
Kaylin Barnett brings it down.
And Orange Coast sits number 3 in the state in the rankings, at least from October 9th rankings. I don't know if any rankings came out today. So again, another attempt. Each time the Pirates has had possession, they've had a chance at a goal.
That was Emma Willis that took that shot. We'll just only have easy names for now on.
And
just
again, one more time.
Easy little attack, Corey. I mean, you outswim somebody down the pool. And Zettel Moyer gets the score on that one. So out of the pool is going to be a Martinez. Along with Martinez, going to be Mooncough. Take a Mr. Nalen's interpret. Muncough.
So already 4-0 for Orange Coast. And Cypress last year, they went 13-12 and finished 4th in the OEC. And there's a
penalty shot taken and in. 4-1.
And Jillian with her 29th goal of the season, which leads the way for the Chargers.
Galena takes it down low to Stephens. Ball gets kicked out. Back over to Stephens. Up on top. Off the post from Galena. Barnett quickly brings it up for your Chargers. Faro, the wing has it get away from her for a second. Goes and gets it. 6 on the shot clock. Breaking down the middle, trying to swing it up, can't get it out of the pool. Nice break by Joanna Cruz for your Chargers.
And there's another one, and this one, Layla Vargas.
Out of Bakersfield, California. So we get a full timeout. It's Orange Coast 5, your Cypress Chargers 1, here on Sportsnet, USA.net.
And what you're noticing about Orange Coast, there have been a couple times on the defensive side of the pool that when the shot clock is winding down for Fullerton, they'll sprint their wingers, they'll release them early to try to get those open looks on fast break opportunities.
Well, and the other thing, too, when you look at the goaltender, the goalkeeper for Orange Coast, Savannah Pena, I mean, she's got a save percentage of 53%. So 53% of the shots that are taken on her, actual real shots taken on her, she's going to save over half of them. You know, so she's got 13 wins this year for Orange Coast. She's been in the goal on every time they've come away with a victory. So when you look at that type of goalie and you can pull off those things with a goalie, that's what really helps you.
Palm Desert, and you know, Orange Coast, you know, they're all local products pretty much for both squads. But local meaning the whole of Southern California, because she's from Palm Desert, a lot of players from Murrieta Mesa, Wildemar area, Murrieta area.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah Lutz from the high desert.
Yeah, Bakersfield.
Netherlands.
Well, that's a little bit out of the SoCal.
Has a chance, loses a shot. And Corey, this is where you talk about indecision. You saw Joanna Cruz one-on-one against the goalie, doesn't let it fly, and then loses the ball on a turnover.
And she let Pena dictate that one-on-one.
Vargas goes down low. Go to the right side. Just a nice little skipper there by Gracie Duquette. So Gracie out of Murrieta Mesa. Couple players from Murrieta Mesa. And then Vista Murrieta has a couple players on this team. (6-1). Blocked there. Stays with the Chargers. Tried to get a quick pass in the middle. Couldn't do it. Wanted to get it to Paro, who's had 17 goals this season. Galena just dribbles it down herself. Nobody's going to pick her up. She goes down low and she's in. So Evelyn says, hey, if you're not going to stop me, I'm just going to continue to go. La Quinta High School in Garden Grove. Slight mugging, not really.
Not enough to exclude anyone.
Off the post.
So Anna Lynn does a nice job of just getting the ball and going for a shot. She's got 12 seconds left for OCC.
.32. Gets knocked out, turnover, and that takes us to the end of period number one. As we come to the end of period number one, it's OCC 7, Cypress 1 here on Sportsnet, USA.net. Corey Nalen, myself, Ed Ford, who was here earlier on Sportsnet. Listen to the water polo ball dribble on the table and listen to the mixer bounce up and down. Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get wet, we're all right.
Hey, we're so far so good, you know. Want to thank Ed Ford for coming out earlier and helping us get on the air here on Sportsnet USA.net. East LA football this coming Saturday here on Sportsnet USA.net. Make sure you check the homepage for some of the games out there. It's been a fun season with Cypress, Saddleback, East LA. A little variety here on Sportsnet USA.net.
What I like about Cypress is they're always supporting each other. We saw Coach B and the women's basketball team out here for the men's game. They went in and practiced, but again, they always show that support. And we always like watching those, Cypress Sports Network, seeing those reports every week and just getting to know the players and getting to know the program. It's fun to see young people doing what they say they want to do after their playing careers or maybe during their playing careers.
They could, you know. I mean, I like water polo too with the exclusion. I think education ought to bring in exclusions. So when you're sitting in a class and you ask a student a question and they can't answer it, you put them outside for like 2 minutes. No, that wouldn't work though. They'd leave, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's an invitation to leave.
As they wave goodbye. Yeah. You know, it's funny. You brought that up, though. I saw Coach B at a soccer game last week here on sports@usa.net. And it's been one of the things we've seen. We saw Dan over at Fullerton College supporting the volleyball program over there. So, I mean, really, when you think about Cypress and Fullerton as sister schools, they do programs for both schools support the other programs.
As we get ready for the second period.
Oh, man. Love that look I just got. So we get ready for period number 2 here on Sportsnet USA.net. Orange Coast swimming from right to left. Your Cypress Chargers from left to right on your computer screen. Turn your back on a player, they'll take advantage of 2 meters of water. Down low, nice steal right there. And you've got to love that steal by Michaela Prieto as she comes away with it big time. 14 steals now this season. High shot over the top. Prieto out of Buena Park High School. Little 5'2" Firecat down there. Being a little more aggressive for Cypress. Ball's dropped out there. Two seconds. Lob over. And so the defense for your Chargers have now started to get a little more aggressive on their end when they're on the defensive end. We'll see if they can flip that on the offensive end when they make a move. Off the top of the post once again. Violet Trejo just not getting the break out of El Dorado High School. Hit the top of the net a couple times. So we'll see if they can come up defensively. They did last time. Not give anybody a cheap goal. Slide one in there. So you drop $1 and look for no change, and that's what Orange Coast did. It's Elizabeth Liskey gets that one. Corey Nailing getting a little sprinkling over there. Just a loop, nice way to get out of the pool. That's what you need to do as a goalkeeper. Savannah Pena just elevated on that one. Pena just going there. We're gonna go down low. We're gonna get a whistle. Eight to 1. Period number 2 here on SportsNetUSA.net. The women trying to stay close. The men lost earlier today against a very difficult Orange Coast team. Far side. Go back on top. This is where when they come out aggressively, you got to feel the back hole. So this is where you go up. Loop off the top again. Just try to drop it in there, a teardrop. Can't get it in there for Prieto. You'll see those teardrop shots in the game of volleyball many times. Nice backhand shot. Find the empty hole, and Elizabeth Liskey has done that twice, Corey. She goes to where there is no one and waits for the ball, and that's back-to-back goals for her.
And unofficially, she's got 4 of the 9.
So Orange Coast retreading the water. Galena is back in the pool. Kaltenbach is also out there, along with Hayden Clark for Orange Coast. Look in the middle. Try to go. Nothing there. Kicked out. Back over to Barnett. Barnett looking. Tries the far corner. Can't get it. Nine to 1. Tatum Rogers in the pool for the Pirates. Tatum puts it in on a changeup, is basically what it was. And of course, Corey Nayland talks about people from being all over. Tatum out of Johannesburg, South Africa. I guess that student is the longest, that's a long drive to get to school.
Yeah, you got to take a couple transfers.
Boy,
Couple different freeways. But again, she had a no-look shot. She looked off the goalkeeper on the left side, came over to the right side, and put up the 10th point.
Again, it's a free ball. What do? You go out and get it, get the call in your direction, go down low. Tried to go back to back. This time she tried to skip it, didn't happen. Nice block. 2:51 to go here in period number 2. Looking for help. Defense comes out high. And if you got somebody on top of you, you've got to go down with the ball low. 5 on the shot clock. Give it up. .227 to go until halftime. Drop it in the middle. Let somebody swim for it. Nice steal. Skip shot. It should have been stolen. Hayden Clark just comes up and takes it away from anybody. And Hayden gets another goal in this match today. Hayden, one of the top people for getting goals so far this season for Orange Coast. She had 37 coming in, 7 assists. $11-1. Throw it up, 2 people attack, ball goes out, and you could see the aggression by the Pirates in the pool, which is just that thing, and then they drop it off, and these are just sweet Corey Nayland fast breaks, and you easily get it in there when you got the fast break as Evelyn Galena. And Corey, fast breaks, if you don't have the speed to stay with somebody, you've got to get in front of somebody during a fast break. No matter if it's basketball, water polo, ice hockey, you've got to block them out. 12-1.
What's the common phrase in all sports, Mark? Stop the ball. I was hoping that would have got you.
They tried.
And again, another steal.
Orange Coast goes back over to the wing. From outside. And now it just is a landfill of doing it, as Evelyn just says, I'll go down low, I'll go down low, I'll go to the right, I'll go to the left.
Is that 3?
That's 3, yes. 56.18 seconds here in period number 2, and it's 13-1. The ladies from Orange Coast College. .33 left in the period. 24 on the shot clock. Off and up. The Chargers looking for a little magic. Can't find any so far. Looking for the genie that can help them out. Nice turnout by the parents from Orange Coast and Cypress. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that brings us to the half. As we come to the half, it's Orange Coast 13, Cypress 1. Here on Sportsnet, USA.net. Corey Nalen, Ed Ford, happy to bring you these games today here on Sportsnet, USA.net.
You're Ed Ford?
I am Ed Ford.
And the 3C2A. We have the state rankings again. Unsure if they came out this week. We'll have to check the 3C2A again. But last week it was Long Beach City College. Santa Barbara College at number 2. OCC sat at number 3. Riverside 4, Cuesta 5. The first NorCal team is American River College at 6. Fullerton College at 7. Golden West 8. Cerritos 9. And the second in the top 10 from the north is Sierra College. The Wolverines at number 10 in the state rankings, at least from last week. And we'll see if they've came up already on this fine Wednesday, October 15th. As we sit at halftime, 13-1 Orange Coast College over your Cypress College Chargers. And don't forget, Cypress College, a lot of things going around on campus. They have a few activities for the sports teams, and everybody gets involved. They're really, as a program, they're at the forefront, really, of engaging of the new style and new breed of coaching and athletics, and really embracing that social media and technology aspect. As Mark Pavlovich wants to join us one more time.
Yeah, I fell into the pool, drank some water, and, came out thinking I was Ed Ford. And, I realized there's no water in the high desert. Well, there might be. There was rain. So Ed's Lake is probably overflowing right now in the high desert. Fish, pollywogs, crustaceans, tires, lots of tires. As Corey Nalen is distracted in the world of water
I was
polo.
distracted trying to look up at the 3C2A and local, not local, but news here in the 3C2A for water polo. And it just seems like some sports get more up-to-date information and stories. And water polo is not one of them.
Which sport is? Besides football.
And it'd be interesting to see, with all the schools having, well, having information to put out, it's you wonder why more is
Do
not put
not.
out on the 3C2A. Just stories that you see they can pick up and run with them. And it would be a really good way to promote your specific program.
Do you think?
I mean, Cypress is doing a good job now. They've really embraced that social aspect and trying to get their recognition for their program. And they really started to do a good job of just doing that. They've always been one of the better community college as a community-wise, doing things in the community, embracing the community, bringing them out to their sporting events, and really being involved in that. And now with the social media, you're actually able to see it and be a part of it from afar when you can't make a trip down here to Cypress.
Welcome back to women's water polo here on Sportsnet, USA.net, as Orange Coast is up 13-1 as we head to period number 3. Orange Coast swimming from left to right on your computer screen in the white caps. Going down low, stealing that on a nice little play once again by Prieto, who goes down there, and now she's got 14 steals for the season. This again, when you go down, you want to make sure you turn and shoot when you go down. Make it a quick shot. I mean, if you go down to the post, you've got to take advantage. Try to swing it in there, can't do it. So it's either from the strong side wing or the weak side wing. You see people that are trying to shoot it. Maybe you go down to the post to go to a double post, see if that'll work for you. 7 on the shot clock for the Pirates. They're not going to get it off. You can hear the coaches yelling, shoot it, shoot it. Cypress goes down. Try it once, get in there. Julia Reyes sending out a few words of encouragement. They go down the post in there. And finally, you go down to the post, and Corey, you take it to the post and then backhand it. Catch the goalie off guard, and then get you goal number 2. 13-2.
That was Jillian Van Gemert. So then she leads the team in goals, now number 29. She had 28 coming into this game. 2 assists, 8 steals this season.
Skip right there. And you've got to get the hands up. That's one thing we saw about the men in the water polo match earlier today from Orange Coast. It's that thing that you do in basketball. You've constantly tried to take the passing lanes away. You've got to have the hands up. They do that in water polo. And they were extremely aggressive in the men's game doing that. And I think if you see it more here in the women's game, you're going to stop that attack. Ball lands on top of the net, goes down. So, you know, unless somebody flips it out, that could be an advantage. For middle, you've got to go down and cover the middle. And of course, Mark's over there giving a little advice. Coached both the men's and the women's teams as head coach, and then he decided with having a new member in the family that he didn't have enough time to dedicate himself to both teams here. Took over the men's team and said, hey, I'm going to give a fledgling coach a new opportunity, but I'm going to be there for her at all times. Go down, nobody picks you up. Walk it in. And again, Corey, you can see the stronger of the swimmers now for Cypress. Being able to use the physicality that she has and the finesse as a swimmer to end up getting points on the board for her Charger teammates. 14-3. Nice cross pool pass. Go down low to the post, trying to find somebody who can't. Crash and double team. Got to get the hands up, take away the passing lanes. Go down low to the post again. Turned corner shot. So Yaneth Gonzalez Luna gets that one in. Start over. Hook. So we get an exclusion. 3-on-1. Well, you see the athleticism of one player who's asserting herself in the pool here. And it's now that player that is finally doing things, and you talked about it when you talked about Jillian having 28 goals coming into this match today. She's got 3 now, gives her 31. Double team on that one. Little head fake. What do? You crash from the top and the bottom. Double team the player, come away with the ball.
And that's really the first swarm we've seen out there when they drop that, like piranhas in a fish tank. You drop a piece of meat in there, and they swarmed.
So Cypress creeping back in to the match here on SportsNetUSA.net. Goal does not count. Whistle blew early. We get a timeout with 2:19 to go. Timeout by Cypress. Corey Nalen, the old guy, Ed Ford earlier, and I am the ghost of Ed Ford also.
It's a good day. Good day for water polo. Good day for sports.
It is. It's always a good day for sports, unless you're a San Francisco Giant fan. You just say baseball. Oh, wait a minute. Might have got a text from somebody on that one.
And when you look at Jillian, who scored the last 3 goals for Cypress, kinesiology major, wants to be a physical therapist, second team all OEC last season, and 95 goals last season. You look, by the end of this season, you'll figure she might be first team if, well, first team if they want to vote for every team being a first team member. But she'll definitely be all conference, even if it's second team again at the end of the year.
Yeah, well, you look at her, and you know what? When Julia talked to me and said, hey, when your best player got hurt, she was hurt earlier this season, it hampers the growth of the entire team. And now that she's back there swimming the way that everybody thought she would, we'll see what Cypress does. Skip in the middle. Block there. Boy, and I've heard stories about water polo where, people grab each other, drag each other under. Not that I would ever do anything like that in the pool. Nice save. Perfect save. Saved again. Back to back incredible blocks right there.
And Abundis did a great job initially with the anticipation with the block with that left arm. And again, this repeat and the rebound goes up. And she gets a block there as well.
Long throw deep, trying to get the break. Off the post, ball sitting there. .45 seconds left in period number 3. So penalty shot coming up. So Taryn Malin gets that in. 16-4. And what you like about Cypress is there's no quit in this team. .18 seconds. 16-4. Ball gets thrown out there. Down to 9 8, 7, 6, in with 3 seconds to go. And back-to-back goals. 17-4. So that brings us to period number 4. It's Orange Coast 17, Cypress 4 here on Sportsnet, USA.net. We lost a chair. There's a culprit. There's a water spot there here at a water polo game. They did, yes. And you can tell. Just follow the trail here on SportsNetUSA.net. Cornelius looking and saying, hey, man, who took our chair? The wet guy took it.
Which player wants to talk water polo? Which player wants to talk water polo for the fourth quarter?
Is Noah coming on? Come on, Noah. Get on the air with me. I need all the help I can get, man.
All right, nice.
So is it Noah Louise Brummett Rodriguez or just Noah Louise Brummett?
Yes, sir. Luis Noah Brummett Rodriguez.
Luis Noah Brummett Rodriguez.
It's
Wait a minute. How come they don't have it that way?
It's a bit of a mouthful, but Noah's just what I go by. So
that's not really your name.
no,
Okay.
Luis.
Right. Luis is. Okay. Well, hey, see? So there was somebody in the pool that wasn't really you, but was using your name, which there might be.
Hey, everyone wants to be me. What can I say?
So you took on Orange Coast today, one of the better teams always here in the OEC. And what is it like playing a team that, I mean, I looked at them physically, first of all. They all look huge to me. All of them do. And you end up going up against them. I mean, where is the standard of water pool? Are they level to you guys or just a hitch in front of you?
I'd like to say we're around a pretty even level. We versed them earlier in the year where we lost to them by only 3 goals, where we didn't play great that game. This game we didn't play our best. They came out swinging. Full credit to them. They were great. So, I mean, we're pretty even level. We're hoping we can see them in the postseason. We've got conference play coming up after this season. So we're hoping to pick out a seed and maybe see them then.
You know, I know both the programs support each other. I mean, the women are out here to watch you play in your matches. You guys stick around to watch the women play in their matches. You see Julia trying to get something going on and get a program going. You've been around Mark. You know all about what Mark's done here at Cypress. I mean, sort of grade the women right now. Is it difficult when you've got a shorthanded team because you don't have a lot of players on it? And what do you look to improve on when you look at the women's team? Give me the good points of the women's team and where could they improve?
The girls have had a very successful program in the past, that's for sure. This year, I think numbers-wise, you can tell compared to the OCC team, they're very, don't have as many people as them, but they're still very good program. Julia, great coach. Mark helps assistant coach. Both know what they're doing. Both great players themselves. Both played very high in college. So this year just isn't a great year for them. They had a good year last year, so I'm sure that they've got something in the books, trying to cook up something for next year.
What's the most difficult thing in water polo? I mean, I know what it would be for me because, I mean, I know the stamina you guys need. But what is the most difficult thing in water polo?
Probably everything, to be honest. I mean, going in the pool, playing a great team like OCC, we do a lot of training and a lot of preparation for games like this. coming out, it's just really being able to play our best and stick out a good game, you know?
You know, I wanted to, and I'm going to get you to analyze some of the plays here in a second, but what happens underneath the water that none of us can see?
Everything, you know? That's half the game. I mean, it's not dirty play, but it's a little more physical than what you see on the surface. So you think you're seeing everything from out the pool, but really it's only like half the story.
Well, I'm going to get out of your way for a second because you're a water polo player. I'm going to let you watch this match going on.
All right, lovely.
And go ahead and give me your expertise while we're on the air here.
Easy. Let's get this done.
Oh, you mean I was just going to listen to him. Corey's going,
Hey,
okay.
We
get
can
it
go
done
back
together.
and forth. I don't mind that.
Yeah, there we go. I'm listening to his accent, too. You know, there you go.
Originally from New Zealand, so OCC have the ball down the wing into set. That's a counter foul. Cypress will look to move the ball up. That's Jill on the counter attack. Good move in front of the goal. Puts it away. Great goal by Jill. She's got a lot of goals this game, playing great.
Yeah, she's got 4 that I know of in this game. That gives her 32 for the season.
Nice.
And, of course, she's been hurt, so she's come back on there.
Recently had a shoulder injury. I remember being in the pool myself, watching her shoot around by herself, just trying to get the mechanics. I know she's put a lot of work into it, so it's nice to see her succeeding, having a great season. Like you said, 32 goals, nothing to laugh at.
How much, when you watch this, and I compare this game to basketball, Corey's been an excellent basketball player, great basketball announcer. We always talk about the use of the hands with actually blocking. I mean, is that something you get stressed upon defensively by all the coaches, get the hands up so you take away the pass lanes?
100%. I mean, passing, one of them, but main thing's shot blocking. Like, if you're out at 5 meters and you've got to see a wall of hands in front of you, plus a goalie, it's quite an intimidating sight. OCC did a great job against us with their shot blocking, made it really hard for outside shooters. So we're going to have to adjust to that. Hopefully when we see them again in the offseason, we can come out swinging.
Okay. How often do you work on those skip shots off the water? I mean, as kids, we talk about skipping rocks, but it's got to be that. To me, it's that mathematical equation to know how the ball skips off the glassy water.
Yeah, there's definitely a skill to it. We come out every day before training, during training and warm up. We're skip shotting every day. So it's definitely a skill that the coaches want hammered into us, rightfully so.
So do you guys have words and everything you talk about during fast breaks? I mean, you know, I'll watch where some of you, the match before that I did, you really did outswim everybody in your last victory I saw. Is there that communication that you have just while you're in the pool with just a glance like you're doing with your teammates to me now over my shoulder?
Yep, 100%. I mean, I can't really hear them, but in the counterattacks, we're always calling out numbers, how much we're up, if it's a 3-on-2, 4-on-3, 1-on-no-one. And, you know, when they're trying to score, we're giving words of encouragement as well, so you could count that as communication. Another goal by Jill there.
19-6 here in period number 4. And, of course, most people are going to say to me, well, you're on the air with Noah. Well, no, it's Luis Brummett. Or Lewis, or is it Luis?
Luis.
Luis. See, I did get it right.
You got it right
Corey
there.
Nealon, look at that. 1 for 1. Actually did it. Yeah, well, I'm 0 for 5 on everybody else's name, but, you know, I give myself 1.
Hey, just got to make 1.
See? There we go. You know, I'm going to have him come on the air with me all the time.
Oh, great. Looking
I
forward
like
to
that.
it.
I like that. When did you start playing this game?
I started playing when I was 12, maybe 11. So.
And why?
My older sister did it, and when I was growing up, I always did what she did. She was a swimmer. I was a swimmer. She played water polo. I play water polo. So I'd like to think I got better at her than everything, but she'll probably say otherwise.
And why Cypress College?
Being international, I just sent a few emails to the teams in the 3C2A, and overall, Cypress is just really attractive to me. Mark's great coach. It's a great program, great boys. So I'm really enjoying my time here. Been out here for 2.5 months now, so and I'm having a great time.
There you go. And what are your expectations? Do you want this sport to take you where?
I just want to play as much as I can, have a good time in college, get to play some water polo, meet people, make friends. And yeah, that's really what I'm looking forward to.
And what is your dream? What would you like to really do if I could grant you that wish? What would you like to do?
Be rich. Is that too much to ask?
No, not at all. Hey, we'd all like to have that dream thing. You know.
No, I'd like to play water polo. I think that would be fun. Have a good college career. That's all you could ask for.
Oh, you can't ask for anything more than that. I mean, you've got classmates around you that care about you.
Yep.
Educators around you that are going to help you for the next step in your life. And then you've got memories that'll last forever, so that when you get to be as old as I am, which is a long ways away for you, and somebody asks you about the game of water polo, you'll be able to tell stories, and hopefully none of your old playmates will listen, because they'll say, wait a minute, he didn't have 98 goals in 1 year. What's he talking about?
I think it's closer to 100. But,
there we go. See? We've got it going right here.
Looking forward to it, Can't wait. Hopefully have a good few 2 seasons with Cypress and see where that goes.
So is your entire team invited to New Zealand to stay with your family whenever they want to?
I've put the invitation out there. None of them are ticking up on me yet. But I guess we'll see. We got 2 years.
Wow. You ought to go, guys. I used to represent a rider from Australia and one from New Zealand. When I was in entertainment, both my riders stayed with me for 6 months. So I'm here with Luis Brummett, not Noah, now that I know that his real name, so not his fictitious name. And I'm going to let you carry me. Let's see, we got 3:59 to go. Young man, I'm going to let the game be yours for the next 4 minutes here on Sportsnet, USA.net. You are lucky. Go ahead. It's all yours.
All right, Cypress with the advantage. Get it out wide. Oh, pass over the top. See if they can recover. Oh.
See, what I like is he said, oop, so he understands this altogether.
Oh, well. Missed 6-on-5 play there. OCC looking for a counterattack. Got someone coming up the middle of the pool. She wants it. She's calling for it. 1-on-no-one in front of the goal. Bang.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Just like they drew it up.
There we go. Cliche number 1 here on Sportsnet, USA.net. Your teammates like you.
I hope so. They might just be laughing at me, not with me.
Never. Never.
Cypress on the attack. Down at the 6 spot. Center's working. Oh, miss lob there. Good save by the keeper.
It's hard to see around Corey Nealon. I understand that.
Oh, I barely see him. Don't worry about it. Ball down line for OCC. Center's looking for it. Ball in. That's going to be a counter foul. OCC do a good job recovering. No advantage. Cypress looking to set up their formation. Still a man down. Here comes the last man coming up.
So, Luis, you see somebody like Kaylin Barnett just then. She's out high in the pool. The defense comes up on top of her. Are you taught to pass the ball and get rid of it, or are you taught to look around and do what?
Very situational, you know. They didn't really have an obvious advantage anywhere, so it's probably better to just pass it off, get a safe pass, try advance the ball, just keep the offense going, you know. But sometimes when you're up on the counterattack, you want to hold on to it. You don't want to just throw it away, or they'll probably try and foul you. It's better to just hold it for that extra second and make the pass to an open teammate.
Here's their rosters in case you want it. And then flip it over, and you've got Orange Coast on the other side.
Nice. Kaylin with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. Oh, ball under. New 30 for Cypress. OCC and a drop. Oh, and that's a good steal. And a defensive foul. OCC on the counterattack. Number 4, Emma Steffens, coming up. Big switch over to number 9, Layla Vargas. And she's working. Good goal. Good backdoor post move. Get right in there.
So we're already working on a new career for this young man when he decides to retire.
Maybe I came over to be a commentator, not even a water polo player. Drive by number 7, Anna. Big switch over the top. Good steal. Number 15. Who's that? Araya Martinez. She's got a 1 on nobody. Let's see if she can finish it. Big fake. Another big fake. Bang. Top right corner. Not much more you can ask for there. That's 23-6. 18 seconds left. 1 possession. Let's see if Cypress can get a cheeky goal in.
So what do you come away with? I'm sure you've played in games like this where you've been dominated by somebody. What do you come away when you're on the short end of the stick?
It's hard, obviously. Most of the time you just want to forget about the game. But obviously there's stuff we can take on. Our defensive presence wasn't there the first quarter. That got us down 3-0. We came back a little bit in the end of the quarter. We're still down. But we've got a lot of stuff to work on. Defense, center presence. Me personally, I've got a few work-ons, you know. Didn't play a perfect game. But we've just got all positives to work on, you know. Having a game like that against a great team like OCC, just tons of positives. And I'm sure the girls walking away from this, OCC will be happy. Cypress will go back to the lab, see what they can cook up. Hopefully come away with a few positives.
Well, thank you. Luis, I want to say thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you on the air.
Thank you.
So the women, like the men, come up a little short. We have a player that comes on the air with us, brings a little more color to the game, and gives us a little more experience. For my partner, Corey Nalen, for Ed Ford, and for everybody here at Cypress College, we want to say thank you for being with us today, as both the men and the women come up a little short against Orange Coast College here on Sportsnet.